Here we have Hyskore's number 30203. It's a 5-pound package of rest bag fill. Now we're going to open this box and see what we've got. In preparation for our project, what we've done is we've taken a piece of stiff brown paper, folded it in half to make a crease, because we're going to need this later on. Filling our rest bag with fill is not necessarily a neat process, and this will give us an opportunity to easily and conveniently put any excess back into the bag. It's unique because it's granular plastic. These are nice, small grains of custom ground plastic material. Everybody's been to the range and listened to other shooters talk about what they put in their rest bags. Some will use rice, some will use dried peas, some will use lentils, some will use sand, things of that nature. Let's discuss those types of fill for a moment here. When it comes to organic materials such as peas or rice or grain or something of that nature, you really have to be concerned about moisture. The minute any type of organic material inside a rest bag gets damp or wet, it's going to want to sprout, mold, or mildew. Many shooters like sand, but it does have a tendency to absorb and hold moisture. Also, there are many types of sand, ranging from play sand that you can get at Home Depot, all the way up to zircon or chromite. When you really get into the mechanics and best choices for filling a rest bag, the granular plastic is absolutely the best material. First of all, it doesn't attract moisture. Beyond that, it's inorganic, so it's not going to mold or rot. It's dense enough so this Hyskore number 30172 front rest bag can be packed tightly enough so that it's firm and gives solid support. And it's not so heavy that it's inconvenient to carry around. When you get right down to it, it's pretty much the perfect fill for your rest bag. Here we have an empty Hyskore number 30171 front rest bag, and we're going to give you a little demo on the best, quickest, and easiest way to fill this. The set comes with this funnel, and you notice that the discharge tube is tapered. And what that means is if you're not getting enough fill through the tube, you can just cut this thing back a little bit, and that'll increase the diameter of the opening, and the fill will go into the rest bag quicker. Hyskore uses a neat little zipper with an internal flap. This is how you access the fill chamber in the bag. What that means is it's very easy to fill the bag, and just as important, if you want to reduce the tension of the bag, it's just as easy to get some of the fill out. Since we don't need that funnel so much yet, we're just going to pour it in directly from this plastic cup. As you can see, we're really making a mess, but because I put that piece of paper down, we're going to be able to collect these extra granules rather easily. Now you're going to find as the bag gets fuller, you're going to have to work the granules into the recesses and corners of the bag. Pushing the fill in with your finger works well up to a point, but you'll notice it'll flow around the tip of your finger. Good idea is to get something like this with a flat, blunt end. Then you can really force the granules into the far corner of the bag so you can get the proper tension. Now we just push that flap in, like that. Close a little zipper, like this. And we have our rest bag filled nice and tight. You can, of course, go in and put more in it, make it more tense, or you can take a little bit out to make it a little bit more flexible. Alrighty, now you see the mess we made with the excess. Now you can see why we put down the piece of heavy paper with the crease in it. Back in the bag. The job is finished.